joking. Whether I do well or not tonight, I just want you guys to know this is an experience that I'm going to tell my grandkids about. We're just going to start off on that. Because I actually, I just got the outfit thing in the mail today. Like I got it off of Amazon. And this right here, the shirt and the pants are my little sister's. Because I didn't realize it didn't come with a dress. The picture was a freaking dress. And like, I get it, it's just a freaking apron and I'm like, come on, like, how is there no dress?
You should have given just like that.
I know, but like, well, I feel like that would be, I feel like this is like just barely towing the line. What do you guys think?
You look great.
You think I look great? Okay, well that's good. This is my first time dressing like this ever in my life, so off the bucket list. You know, but I don't know, I feel like since Jackie over here introduced her cat to you guys, I should tell you about the one cat that I've had in my life. Her name was Socks, and she was a little stray tuxedo cat that came to my door. I used to live in like a huge mobile home complex in Georgia. It was like a mile long downhill. It had a lake. It had a freaking clubhouse. And it also had a river. And so I would feed the cat, and we got very close. And whenever I would be walking around, I would always go down the river, and the cat would follow me because Socks would follow me everywhere. And so I would be walking down the river with my cat, and one day I was doing just that, and there was like a little fish that swam by. And I heard and I've seen cats eat water. Up to that point at least. Because Socks just fucking straight into the water, just saw like a torpedo, just got the fish. I was impressed. I only had Socks for a year and a half because before she was attached, but I mean, let's give it up for Socks, right? A hell of a cat. Yeah, but I feel like that's just like the most backwards, like hillbilly shit that I've experienced in my life. Like, I took my cat down the river and it just jumped in like, pew, just like lightning bolt. It came out with a fish. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. But yeah, you guys enjoying the show so far? We've had a lot of talented comedians come up. Thanks for supporting local comedy. Every one of you here is a blessing to me personally, because without you, we would have no audience. And it would be like me in my room at night. Does anybody else ever listen to me ever talk to themselves? I do a lot of shrooms. So one time I was on shrooms, and I was looking at myself, and I was like, I don't see what big deal is with mirrors on shrooms. Because everybody's always talking shit about it. Yeah, right? And I'm like, I actually get super introspective. Like, I'm like, you know what? I am the universe, and the universe is me. And goddamn, I fuck myself. I pick myself down. Like, I pick myself over, like, I'd make my own rendition of Brokeback Mountain. Like, I'm fucking myself anally and just looking back like, I wish I could quit you.
True story.
I know, it's a true story. I do a lot of psychedelics. That's where it leads, you know. This has been a PSA. Sponsored by Carrie Lake. Fuck that bitch. I hate Carrie Lake. Fucking, oh my, I hate Republicans in general. Like, because I'm a canvasser. I know, don't get political, but at the same time, you looked at me, and I was like, I'm a canvasser. I go door to door knocking, freaking all day. And like, I met this one old lady, and she was a Republican, and I just said, hi, my name's Corbin Bart. Well, imagine me normally dressed. Like, you know, honestly, if you show up to an old Republican's house, they're like, hi, I'm Corbin Barker. And this kind of attire, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I will. Next time I see you an R next to him, I'm like, you know what? Grab the cat Maid outfit. But no, yeah, but seriously, like, she slammed the door in my face because I was asking for her husband. I was like, hey, my name's Corbin Barker. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Can't tell you who I work for. But I'm out today in the Tucson community getting people excited for the election. Is so-and-so home? And she was like, no. And we're trained in our training to be like, oh, do you know when they'll be back so that we can drop by? And she was like, that's none of your fucking business. And slammed the door in my face. And so that's why I said that, because honestly I have a bad association in my personal life. But, you know, my personal life, I'm 24 years old, actually. My birthday was on September 3rd, and sometimes I feel a little lost. Does anybody else feel a little lost?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, honestly, I feel like I'm on a road that I hope goes somewhere. You know, like, you can't tell, there's no signs or anything, but I'm hoping it's not like a dead end, but if it's like a dead end, hopefully I can turn around. I don't know if there's enough space for that. But, you know, I sometimes feel like I haven't been this lost since I was a kid. This next story is not going to surprise you guys. But when I was 7, I got this huge stuffed animal. It was like twice as big as me. And when I was 10, I started wondering about sex a little. And so one I feel like you guys already know where this is going.
You haven't told me anyway for tonight.
I know. This is well. Oh man, it's fun. You know, if my little sisters asked, I would say, this is what being youngin' in the city's like. But yeah, like I had this stuffed animal and I was in bed, and yes, whenever I looked at it, I don't know what happened or what came over me, but I blossomed like a flower. Moving on. So, like, sorry, I'm trying to keep track of my set because there's like a through line throughout it. Do you guys ever think about the consequences of your actions?
All the time.
All the time? I don't.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, honestly, it's not a good thing though, because it's like a setup. Watch. So I don't have many memories of being 4 years old, right? I remember I had a Batman action figure, and one time I threw it into the deep end of the pool, and I hit my head on the ladder, like jumping in after it. That's one example of carelessness that I displayed when I was 4 years old. Do you guys know what roly-polies are?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, this room's familiar with them. Well, when I was 4, I was in the sandbox one day, and I stuck one down my urethra.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I did it, and I don't know why my dick was out. All I know is that I never saw it come out. True story. And so, like, this is where the consequences of your actions come into play. So, imagine me in like 30 years, right? And I start developing pain down there, in my dick. And so, like, I go to the doctor and everything's normal, except the calcified remains of that roly-poly from all those years ago came back. And so, like, I'm on my deathbed, right? Like, imagine with me in your heads. I'm on my deathbed. And
Just
so,
like that?
yeah, just like this. This is exactly how I go out. I'm trying to help paint the picture for you. You just have to erase the background. You can just cut me out like Photoshop. Actually, I think it should be more towards the middle. Okay. So I have to be so careful with this outfit. I've never been dressed in something
You're
like
like a
this.
little roly-poly.
Yes, exactly. So I'm on my deathbed, right?
Can I hold your vape pen?
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, of course. I thought I was gonna, like, so I'm on my deathbed vaping, right? And like I close my eyes a final time, and all I can see is the floor. And I begin to think to myself about the consequences of my actions ever in my entire life. And I think about how every decision that we make is either drastically important are meaningless, and you can never tell which one's which until it's like too late. And so, like, you know, who fucking knows? And then bam, you're dead, and then I'm dead, and that's the end. Except, wait, there's more.
There's an afterlife.
I open my eyes and I see a light. I walk to it. Suddenly, I see paramedics. I'm 4 years old. I hit my head on a ladder, jumping it up with that Batman action. And I imagined my whole life while I was out. This whole story was fake. I would never steal. But anyways, I'm 4 years old. I almost drowned, but I'm okay. Like, the paramedics are there, and I look around for my toy, but I can't find it anywhere. And suddenly, I see his face in the sky. Holy shit, you guys. It's Batman.
Batman, let's go!
He looks down upon me and he says, "Welcome to the other side, my child." Because I did die, and I did stick that roly-poly down my dick. I just mind-fucked you guys. Okay, is it time for a Q&A?
No.
Nope. Well, I would have done a Q&A, but you can walk to me after this. So my name is Corbin Barker. Thank you guys for supporting local comedy.
I love you, Corbin.
Thank you.
Corbin, you really didn't stick it down your pee-pee.
What?
You really didn't stick it down your pee-pee.
Don't answer that. That's a trick question.
A
Please
magician
say yes.
never tells.
Please say yes.
Magician never.